Beneath the deep blue waves of the Red Sea, a world exists whose beauty seems to defy all natural laws. Here, colors are more than just visual. They are the pulse of life, the language of the sea. They are the lifeblood adorning a kingdom brimming with vitality. As the journey begins, ancient coral cities unfold before us. Every nook and cranny hides stories of formation, struggle, and endless rebirth. Hard coral blocks stand tall like monuments carved by time. Each vein is an endless page of the ocean's history. Above them, soft coral strands sway in the currents, forming delicate yet vibrant floating gardens. In that stillness, a gentle movement emerges. The spotted stingray, like a drifting marble. It glides across the white sand with graceful undulations. This movement makes the entire scene pause to watch. It surveys the sand below, then, with a beat of its entire body, it releases a powerful jet of water. This awakens hidden prey. A small moment, yet it shows the subtlety of life on the seabed. These details make the Red Sea an exquisite music box. Every creature, movement, or grain of sand participates in the symphony of life. Diving deeper into this world, we enter the core of colossal coral structures, where sunlight pierces the water, creating shimmering bands of color like a kaleidoscope. Giant Gorgonian corals extend delicate branches into the deep blue water, standing guard like ancient pillars of a fallen kingdom. Amidst these structures, countless creatures find their home. Small fish hide among the rock crevices. Crustaceans burrow under the coral. Ocean currents bring nutrients. These nutrients weave into every layer of the structure, in ways the naked eye can barely imagine. This is also where the miracles of evolution take place. The tiny pufferfish can become a large, inflated ball. It inflates to defend against predators. The lionfish, a master of camouflage, completely disappears. It blends perfectly among the rocks and coral, only revealing its presence through its ever-vigilant eyes. In the Red Sea, beauty sometimes comes with danger. This delicate balance makes the ocean a living universe. And amidst these rhythmic movements, the gentle giant of the sea appears, the sea turtle. They glide through the water like ancient shadows drifting through history, using their powerful yet gentle jaws to nibble on soft corals. Their presence brings a sacred feeling, as if the sea reminds us that every creature, big or small, is a link in the ocean's survival chain. But behind this beauty lies a secret few notice. At the foundation of this vast system are countless tiny coral polyps. These creatures are so small that the naked eye can barely perceive them. They are the true architects of the entire limestone city we are witnessing. Each polyp extends its tiny tentacles to catch microorganisms, slowly secreting calcium carbonate to build the magnificent coral walls. From the small, the great is born. From the power of resilience and unity, nature has created masterpieces beyond the limits of human imagination. As night falls, this world does not sleep. The Red Sea dons a new guise, silent, mysterious, and full of surprises. It is at this moment that the predators of darkness begin their journey. The lionfish, with its fiery fins. It moves silently through the dark water. Each flutter of its fins contains the calculated precision of a seasoned hunter. Light from the dive lamp reflects on its body, creating dazzling streaks of color, as if this creature just emerged from an ancient ritual. The lionfish, with intricate stripes and fanned fins, is positioned on a colorful coral reef, seemingly hunting or observing. Its eyes glow in the darkness. The porcupine fish rests with a spiky exterior, yet its body is strangely peaceful. Even in the darkness, the beauty here is not lost. It merely transforms, becoming a new chapter of the underwater symphony. The mysteries awaken in the heart of the night and the dawn of the Red Sea. As we continue to delve into the silent night of the Red Sea, another world gradually appears. A world where sunlight no longer dominates, where creatures live by the rhythm of darkness, beginning their mysterious journey. The deeper we dive, the clearer the ocean's chill becomes. The light from the surface is just fragile threads. These threads are torn by the movement of the waves above. It is here, in the ambiguous realm between light and shadow, the creatures of the night unfold their own stories. A story no less vibrant than the colorful daytime world. The lionfish slowly glides through the dark water like a dancer in a vibrant festival costume. Its venomous spines extend like ancient spears, both graceful and dangerous, signaling a world where beauty and death coexist. Upon spotting prey, it lunges with lightning speed, propelling its entire body forward like a long compressed spring. In an instant, the victim vanishes amidst its fiery fins, reminding us that in this night, every movement is survival. Nearby, the moray eel follows scent signals in the water. Its long, agile body slithers through rock crevices. Its eyes glow in the darkness. The porcupine fish rests with its spines erect like a natural suit of armor. But strangely, in that stillness, it carries a rare tranquility, like a tiny guardian amidst a silent kingdom. Then, unexpectedly, a soft movement appears. An octopus with intelligent eyes and 8 flexible arms. It emerges from its hiding place, exploring every rock crevice, every dark nook. It observes and listens with its entire body, a symbol of underwater sophistication. The octopus is a creature of illusions. Sometimes it disappears, sometimes it reappears like a shadow, interacting with the environment with an intelligence that still amazes biologists. As we follow its movements, each scene comes alive before the camera. Not just the creatures, but even the water currents. The stirred-up sand, or the rhythmic movement of soft coral branches, become intricate details of a world humans rarely touch. It's not just exploration, it's the privilege of witnessing. Then dawn arrives, the first light of day. It penetrates the seabed, gradually illuminating every color, shape, and creature stirring after a long night. The Red Sea under the sunlight takes on a completely different appearance. Vaster, more brilliant, and imbued with new energy. As the light returns, this world transforms from a dream into a living painting, where every detail is illuminated. As if nature wants to continue its unfinished story. We encounter giant Gorgonian corals. These soft coral forests grow in the deep water. Each branch curves like arms, reaching up to touch the sun. The colors, from red-orange to bronze, glow in the dance of the currents. In these underwater forests, countless creatures hide. Small fish move in schools. Larger fish seek shelter. Rare creatures weave through the coral to find food. Food is brought by the ocean currents. Amidst this, we witness a miraculous relationship. Sea anemone and fish live among its tentacles. The soft tentacles sway like silken threads of water, while the tiny clownfish gracefully moves among the stinging tentacles with comfort, as if it possesses nature's absolute privilege. This symbiotic relationship is one of the most beautiful proofs of harmony in the ocean, where protector and protected connect. They connect with each other with complete trust. Then suddenly, amidst the coral, a bright orange sea anemone appears. It glows brilliantly like a living gemstone. Its dazzling light illuminates the blue water, attracting all eyes. It becomes a highlight amidst the coral maze. It's like a guiding light in the deep ocean, both strange and enchanting. As we delve deeper into the core of the coral reef, where light is fragmented into shimmering streaks and shadows interweave. Like the movement of underwater sails, a mysterious world unfolds again. The transition between light and shadow creates a shimmering landscape, where each creature emerges from 2 halves of nature, one illuminated, the other hidden in mystery. That is where the ocean preserves its deepest stories, where beauty and mystery combine into a form that only persistent explorers can touch. And as we leave that deep world to return to the shallow, sun-drenched waters, the true meaning of sunlight is revealed. It is not just a source of light, but the soul of this entire ecosystem. From tiny coral polyps to magnificent creatures like sea turtles, all depend on this pure energy to survive. Sunlight, literally, is the lifeblood nourishing the Red Sea. In the golden glow of morning, schools of bat fish move in perfect formation. They glide along soft curves like a cosmic dance. Their round bodies and thin, silken fins merge together. They form a unified movement, as if sharing a single mind. This is the moment when humans realize that beauty but from the absolute harmony of the collective. Beyond the coral reefs, touching history submerged beneath the waves. As we leave the gentle beauty of the batfish schools, undulating in the shallow, sun-drenched waters, the Red Sea suddenly reveals a surprise. A surprise only the ocean can bestow. A family of dolphins unexpectedly appears, swimming gracefully through the clear water. They swim gently, their underwater chirps echoing like the childlike laughter of the sea. They approach, circling us, like friendly guests on a long journey. In that moment, humans suddenly become small before the intelligence and playfulness of marine life. The ocean, as if extending its arms to welcome us into the next chapter of exploration. A chapter full of history, nostalgia, and traces of time swallowed by the deep seabed. As sunlight extends its rays to the seabed, we enter the world of shipwrecks, silent witnesses of bygone eras. Each ship is a story, a fragment of human memory. It is submerged in darkness, now becoming a refuge for corals, fish, and hundreds of other creatures that were never part of it. These shipwrecks are not just relics. They are sleeping museums where humans and nature merge in a silent dialogue. A dialogue that has lasted for centuries. First is the Dunraven, a British cargo ship that met its fate in March 1876. It was on its way back from India. It struck Beacon Rock in a moment history calls an accident. But the ocean saw it as a new beginning. For over a century, the ship lay undisturbed beneath the deep water, covered by sand and silence until its discovery in 1979. Today, it lies upside down on the seabed at a depth of 30 meters. Its hull is riddled with holes, its metal bars corroded by the sea, forming metal arches through which small fish swim. They are new inhabitants of a forgotten city. The silence here is not heavy, it carries a solemn feeling, as if the ocean is preserving the ship's secret as something precious. Not far from there, deep in the water with constantly changing currents, we encounter the Kingston, another shipwreck that also met its fate in 1881. Stranded at Shark Rock. This ship sank after the accident, and then for 125 years it almost completely disappeared, covered by coral from bow to stern. Hard coral layers grew over generations, transforming the ship into a natural part of the reef, a blend of metal and limestone, creating a masterpiece co-created by both humans and nature. Looking at Kingston today, it's hard to tell the boundary between the shipwreck and the coral reef because everything has merged into a new world where life blossoms from history's loss. Then finally, we reach the Thistlegorm, perhaps the most famous shipwreck of the Red Sea, and one of the most astonishing underwater museums on the planet. This was a British armed cargo ship in World War II. The ship carried an enormous cargo: ammunition, weapons, military trucks, BSA motorcycles, spare parts, aircraft components, radios, and even 2 locomotive engines. It was not just a ship. It was part of the war machine, a piece of the most chaotic and brutal global picture in human history. But in 1941, its fate was sealed when German forces attacked. Explosions from within the holds caused the ship to sink in an instant, taking 4 crew members and 5 gunners to the seabed. Their deaths still echo in every steel beam, every deck, every item lying silently on the ocean floor. Entering deeper into the Thistlegorm, we feel as if we've stepped into a room sealed by time, long corridors covered in a salty dust of history. Rows of motorcycles lean as if soldiers just abandoned them. They were abandoned in a chaotic night. Trucks with empty cabins, tires covered in barnacles. In the deeper holds, we can even see cargo crates arranged as if they were just placed there yesterday. From the darkness of this ship, the history of war suddenly becomes tangible. not through books or tales, but through the objects lying silently in the ocean's world. And when we leave the thistlegorm, looking at it from a distance, we see it's not just a shipwreck. It is a tomb, a landmark, and a connection between humans and the ocean. It is where war, nature, and time meet. Together, they create a symbol that reminds us of what was lost, yet also what continues to live. As the exploration journey reaches its end, we realize that the Red Sea is not just a colorful tropical sea. It is a colossal chronicle written by corals. We realize that the Red Sea is not just a colorful tropical sea. It is a colossal chronicle written by the dance of daylight, and finally, the traces of war submerged deep in human memory. In the heart of this ocean, beauty and loss always go hand in hand, creating a world where every time we look back, we feel both awe and emotion. The Red Sea, with all its creatures, reefs, nights, or dawns, and its history-filled shipwrecks, tells a complete story of the cycle of life. It tells of how nature recycles, absorbs, transforms, and preserves everything in its eternal map of memories. And as we surface, carrying the echoes of this journey, the Red Sea remains, vast and mysterious, inviting humans to return once more, to listen to the untold stories it still holds. Beneath the deep blue waves of the Red Sea, a world exists whose beauty seems to defy all natural laws. Here, colors are more than just visual. They are the pulse of life, the language of the sea. They are the lifeblood adorning a kingdom brimming with vitality. As the journey begins, ancient coral cities unfold before us. Every nook and cranny hides stories of formation, struggle, and endless rebirth. Hard coral blocks stand tall like monuments carved by time. Each vein is an endless page of the ocean's history. Above them, soft coral strands sway in the currents, forming delicate yet vibrant floating gardens. In that stillness, a gentle movement emerges. The spotted stingray, like a drifting marble. It glides across the white sand with graceful undulations. This movement makes the entire scene pause to watch. It surveys the sand below, then, with a beat of its entire body, it releases a powerful jet of water.